Hi, today we are talking about conversation training therapy. This type of therapy is physiologic because you're modifying the client's voice while they're speaking without them consciously noticing. So, the first thing that we're going to do during this is we're going to build rapport so the client feels comfortable while they are talking to you in their good and their bad voice. So, for most of the things that we do today, we're going to do it throughout conversation, and you're going to be listening for things that the client says and have them correct that and re-saying it. So we'll have the client say something. What did you do this weekend?
This weekend, I went to my friend's wedding in Round Top.
So then you would stop the client and you would point out clear speech. So you'd ask the client to overemphasize and make clear consonants. So you'd say, please say wedding again and overemphasize the D in wedding.
Wedding.
Perfect. Next, you would think of the auditory and kinesthetic awareness of the voice problem. So you'd ask the client if they can hear their good or their bad voice while they're speaking. So did that feel good or bad?
It felt pretty good.
Pretty good, no raspiness. And you're also listening while they say that they're not following into the ditch pitch or the pitch ditch at the end of their words, so they're not falling down into glottal fry at the end of their sentences. And then negative practice goes along with asking how the client feels like their speech was, so you would contrast the good and the bad production. So if we were to go to our projection, prosody, and pauses, you would ask them something that they feel like they yell a lot. So what's something that you feel like you yell a lot?
My sister's name, Kylie.
So can you say Kylie very drawn out?
Kylie.
And a little bit louder?
Kylie.
And a little bit lower?
Kylie.
Now a little bit faster and a little bit louder?
Kylie.
Okay, now will you say it how you normally say it?
Kylie.
So then you can ask them if they felt the good and the bad voice within that. And then finally, you're going to do embedding basic training gestures into speech. So kind of like we just did, you're asking them to sustain various consonants and nasals and fricatives. So it would be asking them, like we said about the D, to hold out the D or hold off at the F at the beginning of the word to notice clear and concise consonants throughout. And then also within that, you'd be asking them to move the vibration to the front of their mouth so that the sounds are louder. So one reset technique for this would be the and so you can move it to the front. So do you want to try that? And you can feel that there is a little bit louder. Yeah. Okay.